if you are hurting, if you are in pain, I am going to take ownership and I'm going to work with you no matter what. The first thing you need to do is commit for life. I tell this to my wife, I tell this to all couples, that when you're married and if you have a child, if you don't have a child, it's a second thing because you don't have a connection. But now you have a biological child which is connected with both of you. So you're not free to scout out and say, you know what, it didn't work, so sir, thank you very much. Have a great life and I'll see you soon. The moment divorce comes out of the mouth, that means that you're willing to break off. That means you're not willing to stay in the shit and work things out. Make sense? Like I and my wife have issues, okay? But we have an underlying statement where we have decided that nobody is going to quit on each other. We're not going to quit on each other, no matter what. You get it? We will, if we need, we will yell, we will scream, we will cry, we will call each other names, we will do whatever. But it's not a quit unless, things go really, unacceptable things happen. But in your case, that's not happened yet. So in continuation of the previous excerpt from my coaching session, I just want to clarify here that what are the things which are unacceptable in a relationship. So the first thing which I would definitely mention here is extramarital affairs. I have seen couples who are in extramarital affairs, either the husband or the wife, and they are sometimes okay with it, right? They just give one chance, then again it happens, a second chance, and again it happens in the third chance. And here it's very important to know that if somebody breaks the bond of marriage and has an extramarital affair, that's it, it's broken. You have to consider the fact that it might happen again, and not just forgive and forget. If you want to, yes, if there is a kid, again I mentioned that if there are children involved, if you have kids, then maybe you might want to give a second chance. But if there is no kid, I think call it a quits. Second is, what is not acceptable is verbal abuse, verbal, physical and sexual abuse. If there is any form of abuse, and I know there are a lot of women out there who are going through these abuses and they are just maybe okay with it. And the reason are very simple, because I don't know what to do. What am I going to do next? If I leave, I don't have financial independence. Where am I going to go? How am I going to live? And they just keep living with that abuse. So if there is abuse in the relationship, I think you need to address it and get out of the relationship if you need to, as soon as possible. Apart from these things, I really don't think anyone should ever want to separate from their spouse. You love each other. There are going to be issues. There are going to be bad times, good days, bad days, awesome days, awful days, and you just have to live through it. And you have to, it's always look at it as an opportunity to learn and grow. And I promise you, when you come out of an episode, or when you come out of a struggle or misunderstanding or difference of opinion, your relationship will become more stronger. It is really an opportunity for both of you to kind of look at each other's, mistakes, limitations, identify where you could grow and be compatible to each other. Again, one last advice which I would give all you couples out there: in your marriage, please be focused on each other only. Do not look at other people's marriages and say, I compare my spouse to another person's spouse. It doesn't work. It will not work. Please don't do that. Okay, it's very, very important not to do that. And again, do not let your in-laws be the reason for you asking for a divorce, because in-laws are in-laws. They're there, they're not there. But that doesn't mean that you kind of make that as an excuse that I'm not able to gel with my mother-in-law, father-in-law, or my other extended family, so I am not going to continue with you. You are married to your spouse, so make that the primary reason. Yes, there might be difficult people around you, deal with them. Don't let that be a part of your separation. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please post it below the video. Subscribe to our channel. Stay alive, stay fearless, and I wish you all the best in your love life and marriage. Thank you.